What's up, you guys? Hope you're all doing good and welcome to our Dream Dot channel once again. For those who are visiting our channel for the first time, let me quickly introduce myself. I'm Jagdish, a software developer with around 10 years of experience. So far on our channel, we have been trying to cover the basics of Java programming. If you're interested in learning Java from the basics, from the fundamentals, or if you wanted to brush up your fundamentals, don't forget to go out and check out our channel. In the recent past videos, we have been talking about the operators, data types in Java. And in the recent videos, we spoke extensively about the arithmetic and the assignment operators. If you have missed it, you can go and check it out. And this video is a continuation of that particular series. In this video, we are going to talk about increment and the decrement operators in Java. To demonstrate that with an example, let's try to create a class. So new class, let's say hello to increment and decrement. Don't forget to check in public static void main. And here I'm going to use a variable for demonstrating this particular increment operators. Let the variable name be num1 and let the value be 100. So as we have seen before, the increment and the decrement operators are plus plus and minus minus. The other name that can be given to this increment and the decrement operators are called as the unary operators because they act upon only one operand, because you don't need two variables or values for this operator to act upon. It is enough if you have only one operand or one value. This particular operator will act upon that particular value. So we call this as the unary operator. A simple example, if I write num1 plus plus, this is what is called as an increment operator. So it will increment the value num1. Okay. So let's try to print it. What happens after this? So now if I try to run this particular program, the output gets printed as 101. So num1 plus plus, in other words, will be equal to num1 equal to num1 plus 1. Like each time this plus plus gets executed, 1 will get added to the actual value. This is what is called as an increment operator. So num1 plus plus, in other words, can even be in simpler words, it can be written as num1 equal to num1 plus 1. And this plus plus operator can even be added to the prefix. So you can either have it as num1 plus plus or you can even have it as plus plus num1. So this also will do the same operation, like even this one you can call it as num1 equal to num1 plus 1. Now if I try to print this out, num1, so the value will get printed as, proceed 102, because after executing this particular statement 100 has become 101. Now num1 is 101, so 101 plus 1 will be equal to 102. And we have one other operator called as a minus minus. So num1 minus minus. So in other words, we call this one as num1 equal to num1 minus 1. So let's try to print what happens after this one. So if I try to print num1, run as Java application, so it gets printed as 101 because at the end of this statement's execution, the value of num1 has become 102. Now if I try to decrement that num1 by 1, its value will become to 101, back to 101. And similarly, like as similar to plus plus, minus minus also can be prefixed to a particular variable or a value. So minus minus num1 also conveys the same meaning of num1 equal to num1 minus 1. So now let's try to print num1. So the value will be equal to, so run as a Java application. Now the value will be equal to 100 because at the end of this statement's execution, num1 has become 101. Now if I try to decrement furthermore 1 from num1, its value will become 100. So for this increment decrement operators, we need to have two things in mind. First thing is they are unary operators. It is enough if we have one variable or a value or one operand for this operator to act upon. And we have plus plus and we have minus minus. So plus plus will increment 1 to the value, minus minus will decrement 1 to its value. And one additional extra feature of this operator is either it can be prefixed or it can be suffixed. You can have it at the end or even you can have it in the beginning. So that's it in this video. Hope you found this video informative. If you have any questions related to this unary operators, don't forget to comment it out in the comment section. If you really like this video, give this video a thumbs up. We will meet you in the next video soon. Thank you.